Hello everyone, welcome to Techie Girl channel. So this is a disclaimer video about my channel. My channel is all about technology, IT, interviews, and what are the IT company expectations and how you can deal, how you can crack any interview. It's a mindset which is more related to IT companies. Okay, so I have a total of 13 years of experience and I know how it works. And I have worked for multiple multinational companies and worked with, billion-dollar companies. I have worked in India, Canada for US clients, UK clients, even UAE clients. So I know what exactly it looks, and I am currently in trend working the latest projects, the latest technology, AI, ChatGPT, prompt engineering. So I'm sharing my knowledge over here. But before we proceed, I have certain disclaimer which I have to discuss with you guys so that you understand what it is all about. Coming to channel policy and terms of service. So related to payment and refund. So on this channel, you are gonna find some relevant videos related to any technology or tools or interviews. That's all free. But if you want to deep dive in certain aspects of some knowledge areas where you want to get, you know, particular knowledge about certain interview types or postman knowledge or load runner, JMeter, or the interview questions, it needs specialized one-to-one training, one-to-one coaching, and I have some interview questions which are documented in a PDF. So that is something proprietary to me. And if you want those digital products, you have to buy them. And if you want one-to-one coaching, you have that is also a paid service. So related to that, key point, all course enrollments and digital product purchase are final and non-refundable. The reason upon payment, user receive immediate access to proprietary digital services, intellectual property, and educational materials. The service is considered delivered the moment access is gained. We provide the tools and information. The application of those tools is in hands of the learner. User implementation. So implementation means I have given you the interview questions. Sometimes, with respect to the company and the interviewer, and based upon your own resume, you may not get exactly the same questions. Or else, if the questions are same, you were not able to deliver the answers in the right way, which are not so impressive. The interviewer is not impressed by your answers or the way you have delivered them, and you did not get the job. So it doesn't mean that there is anything I could do here. I shared the knowledge. It may work, it may not work. So that's all about the disclaimer. So Techie Girl is responsible for quality and delivery of the content. However, the channel is not responsible for how its student chooses to utilize or fails to utilize the information. Success variables in any technical or professional field depends on individual effort, consistent practice, and personal wisdom in applying the concepts. The luck factor also matters. We acknowledge that external market conditions and personal timing play a significant role in career or project outcomes. These variables are beyond the control of the channel. For example, you are interviewing for a role, right? One role. So there is a role one role. Oh, this color is so bad. There is one rule, and there are 10 people are applying. Even though you have done good, but there's someone who is like one role and 10. So your chances of getting selected is, you know, point 0.1 over here. And and someone has, you know, um, outperformed and did very well, and the interviewer is impressed by the other candidate, even though you answered everything right, we can't do anything, right? So it's all about the luck factor and timing over here in this case. So, coming to limitations on liability, the content provided by TechieGirl for educational and informational purpose only. While we strive for accuracy, we do not guarantee specific financial or professional or personal results. Enrollment in a course constitutes an agreement that you understand and accept these terms regarding timing and personal responsibility. By proceeding with your payment, you acknowledge that you have read and understood the non-refundable policy. Thank you for being part of the technical community and for respecting the value of the digital services provided. So this is a disclaimer which I would like to share with you guys, but cut short. Again, I want to revise everything. See, I would like to invest my time on shorter videos, learn shorter courses like, you know, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, because everyone wants to learn everything in shorter duration because our attention retention is like very low, getting low with all the technology around us. It's very hard. So I am trying to summarize everything, like bigger concepts, into shorter formats. Like maybe I may have 25 interview questions which are more relevant um, for any, like for example, I have given an interview for RBC Bank, so Royal Bank of Canada, or any Walmart. So I will document those questions which were asked to me during those interviews, and I will be sharing the respective answers and everything. So it could be 20 questions, 25 questions, some coding related questions. So I have shared more relevant questions which were really asked recently to me in this kind of interviews. And if you prepare those questions, you are like, you know, the 80% of the stuff, and rest of the thing you have to go through as per the job role and JD which is shared with you, and also it is somewhat relevant to your own resume which you are submitting to the client. So I have provided 80% of the content, and if you don't get the job, I'm not responsible. You are just paying and getting the relevant in job interview questions and answers. And how well you express those, how well you impress the interviewers in your hands. So that is what, like, if I have, for example, I have given an exam for GCP, Google Cloud Gemini certification. So I know what questions have been given. If I have documented somewhere, I can share that, or whatever the relevant topics which you have to study, I can prepare a guided template for that, and give you support. So if I'm guiding you for 30 minutes on those subject aspects, then you have to understand that, like, I have shared all the relevant things how to prepare for the exam in a shorter duration, and using those tips and techniques, like you can spend 1 2 days for that exam, like preparation. You have to prepare, give some marks. I will also give the relevant mark related links, give some marks, and just go and appear for the exam. So you may pass, you may not pass. That's totally timing. But I am giving you 100% context what I have acquired from my experience, and mostly it should work. But if there is a chance, it may not work as well. So I just want to, you know, explain, like, I'll give my best, but how it works for you, I cannot assure, because you are the one who has to play your goal, right? So having said that, So this is all about. And if you have any queries, you can always write to me and I'll take out my time and try to reply you. And thank you so